presidente de la República de Colombia.
Can't stop, gotta eat, stepping my enemies while they kids.
O aceptar las consecuencias. Plata o plomo.
Breathe my enemies while they kids. So you cats don't know.
Ask me to blast, no need to ask, cause I'm mashing. Peeping the latest fashion, copycats and plastics, get me the flash. My adversary shifting caskets, murdered them bastards. Witness the past, got bombastic, now that they free me. No one can see me, I completely eradicated my competition, Father forgive me. Assemble the troops, prepare my loops for combustion. Rushing the motherfuckers, the deadliest nigga bustin'. How can they touch me when they lost in thought? On death row, we lock shit down across the board. Now flash and watch me getting that ass like a bikini. Lyrically legendary, some niggas that never see me completely defeat me. Could never happen whether rapping or scrapping. Niggas get smashed on they motherfucking back. Hard to kill and even harder to stop. Watch Kane and Pop drop the show shot. Tell a motherfucker you don't wanna die and I don't wanna kill you. Keep my name out your mouth. For a nigga have to chill you, all my enemies brother. For the shit that they did, don't make me murder you, nigga. If my enemies love their kids, my only fear of death, can you hear me? It's coming back. Had enough of this bullshit world, so none of that. I felt no remorse for all the shit that we did. Niggas dying here to silence. If my enemies love their kids, don't make me murder you, nigga. If my enemies love their kids,
So you cats don't know.
So motherfuckers gotta die. I'm an evil motherfucker ready to tear shit up. I'ma put these things on you and never let
My
them.
enemies love their kids. So you cats don't know. Stepping. If my enemies love their kids,
don't make me murder you, nigga. If my enemies love their kids.
Shut the fuck up, nigga, cause you ain't seen shit. I'm about to take this blade and straight up grip. A hole in the neck of the devil and drink his blood, allowing my soil to be polluted by his evil root. And now I'm mad, insane, red as roses a strain when I search for my heartbeat. So thumpity thump when my pump in my verse. False alarms and no harm that will come into the E. But now I'm down to hour 23. Time is moving real fast and not that slow. I thought I had an hour, but it's seconds left to go. I run into the office, no more time is left, so I dive into the doctor with a bomb to my fuck and plant my seeds, leaving kids in this world like me. The lunatic psycho motherfucker easy.
Running after me, telling them hi. When they ask why, I'm tripping off the top of my drop. Cause you know why, keep dipping on my block. They sell rocks and box with frail cops. If not, we bust shots from blocks. Fuck cops, my only fear of death. Can you hear me? It's coming back. Had enough of this bullshit world, so none of that. I felt no remorse for all the shit that we did. Niggas dying here to silence. If my enemies love
So
their kids,
motherfuckers gotta die. I'm an evil motherfucker ready to tear shit up. I'ma put these things on you and never let them.
so you cats don't know. My feet spread. If my enemies love their kids, so you cats don't know. Stepping. If my enemies love their kids,
don't make me murder you, nigga. If my enemies love their kids.
See the shooters, see the money in the bag, see the D's in the unmarked. On a nigga ass, see 62 on the plate. When niggas bag up, scrape the plate, my nigga. Everything add up, I'm hungry. Like I've been missing a meal. Back writing like I need me a deal. I show you the steel. It's a jokes, nigga, feel a chill. Up your spine, I'm a menace for real. I blast to kill. Leave your brains on the dash and wheel. Mix the kush with the hash and chill. Let's talk bread. Them niggas in the way of the money, let's shoot ahead. The rest of them suckers are scattered, it don't matter. I'm trying to get my head right. I'm buggy like my headlights. Big Benz, big friends, bitch, get in. I blow 20 on the chain, 10 at the dice game. We used to be the same, now we not alike, man.
Don't make me murder you, nigga. If my enemies love their kids,
so you cats don't know.
So motherfuckers gotta die. I'm an evil motherfucker ready to tear shit up. I'ma put these things on you and never let
My
them.
enemies love their kids, so you cats don't know. Stepping. If my enemies love their kids,
don't make me murder you, nigga. If my enemies love their kids.
I left it all behind, cause I ain't got no roof on mine. I had to jump ship, I doubled back for my chips. My accountant handled my shit, I never been the losing kind. Grind, I'm feeling like it's year one. I'm a fool anywhere near square one. But ain't no glass ceilings, I crash through them. Ain't no cold spells, I light a match to them. Ain't no haters, right? Just say congrats to them. This is detox, it's rehab to them. I bring it back years later, let it flow through them. Putting that chronic in their system like I used to do them. Respected so it's proven, that's what I've been doing. Moving the game like waiting, everybody been using. Bitch, it ain't really nothing left to say. You're tuned in to detox, I am Dr. Dre.
Don't make me murder you, nigga. If my enemies love their kids,
so you cats don't know.
But I ain't going out unless 30 niggas die. I'm dying anyway, so I'm thinking suicide.
If my enemies love their kids, so you cats don't know. Stepping. If my enemies love their kids.
Don't make me murder you, nigga, if my enemies love their kids. Why I have drama? Nigga, your baby mama stay right around the corner. I can touch her if I fucking want her. So why you wanna insist that this I got?
And this is the outcome of just a clean. I used that scrub pad like you saw. If you aren't going to dye it like me and you're just trying to get a nice good deep clean, I would recommend not using that because you can mar up your leather. I didn't for some reason, but you might, so don't do it. I would recommend just using a brush like this. I went over it after the little Scotch pad and it got into these crevices where all the little dirt and butt sweat was all stuck in. And as you can tell, it is way cleaner, especially here where the knees would sit. It was really dark. So now I'm gonna let this dry. I used P&S diluted with some water. And this one, I suggest adding some Dawn dish soap if you are going to dye it like me, because Dawn dish soap is known for being really good at extracting like greases and any sort of like pomade or leather conditioner that I may put on here. Right now, it's just bare leather. And I do plan on taking an old white t-shirt and then putting some acetone on it, and then I'll go over the whole thing just that way I know 100% this thing is ready to be scuffed up just a tiny bit, and then some dye applied to it. I'm probably going to start with the crevices first, that way I can go in, heat it up, and make sure everything stitch wise and crease wise is all good, because I don't want to go over it all and then someone sit down and you can go like this and you see tan. So yeah, the cleaning part is pretty tedious. But if you got a good cleaner, P&S is, I highly recommend it, diluted with some water. If I'm like just doing like maintenance and I'm cleaning the car, I don't have Dawn dish soap, it's just P&S and water. But I wanted to make sure the cleaner could extract everything. Nice and clean now. Now, I mean, I don't have to dye it, but there are some blemishes that go past the tan, and I'm just not a fan of the tan, so I wanted to get rid of it. I gotta clean up a little bit better in here, but move on to the next piece.
Name at the top of the fucking dead bitch list. Me, Mr. Machiavelli's terror. Mac of the year, thug of the era. Death row with outlaws. Nobody does this shit better. My lyrics explode on contact. Let's prepare for combat. Ain't no stopping, so bomb back. It's the last days. Niggas is dying for bullshit. Mac 11 is heavy, yet I'm ready to pull quick. Niggas ain't ready for a brother that's living major. Been witness to a sick motherfucker that's splitting razors. When I cut them, they cut. When I stick them next up, in my bitches to bust. Cause I ain't giving a fuck. We tore the neighborhood up. Look at all the shit that we did. Murders and lifelong bids. If my enemies love their kids, don't wanna die, and I don't wanna kill you. Keep my name out your mouth. For a nigga after drill you, all my enemies buried for the shit that they did.
And for every G, I put a fucking slug in his head.
Don't make me murder you, nigga, if my enemies love their kids.
So you cats don't know.
So motherfuckers gotta die. I'm an evil motherfucker ready to tear shit up. I'ma put these things on you and never let
My
them.
enemies love their kids. So you cats don't know. Stepping.
If my enemies love their kids. Don't make me murder you, nigga, if my enemies love their kids.
Thinking sweet. So you cats don't know. Listen, money is missing and it's hectic. Found a safe, checked it. Shit looks neglected. Just what I expected when I got no word from him. Asked around, but ain't nobody heard from him. But money talks and most niggas are snakes. So it wasn't long before his man was ready to take me to where he was at. Check my gap doing a full clip. Pump myself up cause I can't go for that bullshit. Fucking with my last or the cash ain't the issue. It's just real fucked up when your man tries to dish you. Thinking back on niggas in New York and how they told me so. Now I got to knock his boots. He owes me dough. Laying up with a hoe. Then he hit me with the sob story. The famous, oh you didn't know I got robbed story. Told him it's me, you should be grateful too. Fuck that bitch, look at what she made you do. Now there's love lost and a double cross. Pointed at that bitch, turned her brains into sauce. So you wanna be willing and talk to me like I'm silly. 5 bottles of Mo on the floor, boxes of Phillies, 10 G's in the shoebox, under the bed. And for every G I put a fucking slug in his head.
Don't make me murder you, nigga, if my enemies love their kids.
So you cats don't know. Can't stop, gotta eat. Stepping on my feet, spread.
If my enemies love their kids.
So you cats don't know. Stepping.
If my enemies love their kids. Don't make me murder you, nigga, if my enemies love their kids.
Diamonds on my neck, chrome drop top, chillin' on the scene, smoking pounds of green. Who be? You see the ugliest, money hungriest, Brooklyn Loch Ness, 9 million. millimeter cock test, ball for test. And the winner is not that thinner kid, bandanas, tattoos, my fists never bruise. Land still cruise, Frank White paid his dues. Ask who's the raw, bet they say Papa Ferry. Look forward to me like commissary. All of a sudden, now everybody Big Willie done did it. Come with it, get your head split it, or get your neck slit it. Admit it, you overdid it, you shit it. Just ain't got that loud. Go to shine like Cadow. Biggie Small, Ellis, and Al. Phrase raise your eyebrow. By now you figure he talking about that nigga, but your weak ass assumptions lead led the dumping. IV the pumping, you're feeling something. Catch my drift or catch my forfeit. At least 6 inches above project fences. Turn meat to minces, jumps turn to Frenches. When I rain on trenches, cleared your park benches. Missed you by inches, your talk is senseless.
Don't make me murder you, nigga, if my enemies love their kids. So you cats don't know.
Some motherfuckers gotta die. I'm an evil motherfucker ready to tear shit up. I'ma put these things on you and never let them.
My enemies love their kids. So you cats don't know. Stepping. If my enemies love their kids. Don't make me murder you, nigga, if my enemies love their kids.
Circus in town, method bringing them ruckus. It's me versus these clowns.
We are almost at the finish line. The last clip you saw was me applying some leather cream to the back seat. I did 2 layers, of course, letting them soak in for about a minute or 2 between each, and then buffing it out with a clean microfiber, so that way it didn't leave that nice, or I'm sorry, so we didn't leave that ugly shine, because we like the matte look over here. That's what, you know, OEM is supposed to look like, nice and matte. Man, this stuff is really strong. You can't see the real color right now because it's against the shade, but it looks like that. I am almost done with the bottom half of the rear seats. Now I just have to go through and hit all the crevices because the main parts are done, and then hit up the sides, and we'll be good to throw some leather conditioner on this one as well. And then I am actually going to go ahead and, once I'm done with that, throw these back into the car. So this is how much I have left of a 64-ounce bottle. I feel like I should have more. I feel like for just the rears, I should have maybe used this half piece and not gotten down to here. So this kind of scares me. I hope, well, I know this should be enough for the 2 front seats, but then that makes me think that I'm going to have to buy maybe a 32-ounce or even a 64 in case I want leftover for when I do the hints on the door guards and when I do the hint on the center console in the front, because I'm not sure if I'm going to do all black on there. Maybe do a hint of the cinnamon. Maybe even, I was thinking maybe doing the cinnamon on the shift boot and just doing everything else in black. I'm not too sure, but this is how much I have left so far. Now you may come out with more just because you may not be as meticulous as me and not really care about the crevices, but I do. I care about the details, and I want it to be really nice. Like I said before, if someone sits on it and they stretch it, I don't want them to see tan. I want them to see the cinnamon. So this is what I have left over. I'm gonna make it stretch and make sure I'm keeping the same quality and amount of layers for the rest of the seats.
Straight up bringing them brothers, my team holding it down. Straight up bringing them buddies. When I rain blowing in clouds, better bring them umbrellas. Brand new Margielas, my shoes is French and vanilla. She trying to trick a fella, I pick up my pen and tell her. Nobody do it better like DOC with the letters. Reverse though, you better be COD with my cheddar. Each verse go harder than anything that you work for. Build it from the ground up, I just call it my first flow. Kinda turn that down if I get it from out the dirt, ho. Wrote the rhyme in cursive, but did it without a curse though. Wah wah. Since your water no shandan, man trouble no one, sister Nancy no bamba. Every time that I let the rhyme go, you can dearly depart if you ain't part of the combo. Let's get down to business. I ain't got time to play around with this bamba. Every time that I let the rhyme go, you can dearly depart if you ain't part of the combo.
Don't make me murder you, nigga, if my enemies love their kids. So you cats don't know.
Some motherfuckers gotta die. I'm an evil motherfucker ready to tear shit up. I'ma put these things on you and never let
My enemies love their kids. So you cats don't know. Stepping. If my enemies love their kids. Don't make me murder you, nigga, if my enemies love their kids.
Back with the villain. Who you killin'? Oh, we hate him, come verbatim with this cat pillin'. Top villain, make $1 million. Paparazzi, chase us through the tunnel in the Maserati. Now they got me on hard copy, didn't have to shoot Versace. Yet you still wanna watch me, motherfuckers wait their whole fucking life in a day. Hoping that we can reunite NWA. All purpose, try to surface, get nervous, more murders. Shit can just turn into the circus, standing over the corpses. You look like like the kind of nigga that'll press charges. We the largest, we the biggest, we the niggas with the attitudes, we longitude, you latitude. Have some gratitude to the niggas that started this shit. Been around forever, bitch. We smart at this shit. Fake ass ballers, who we talking to? We coming lying on records about what you do. We come shit y'all doing is played out and through. We come with that shit, we coming after you. Fake ass ballers, who we talking to? Lying on records about what you do. The shit y'all doing is played out and through. We come with that shit, we coming after you.
Don't make me murder you, nigga. If my enemies love their kids. So you cats don't know.
Some motherfuckers gotta die. I'm an evil motherfucker ready to tear shit up. I'ma put these things on you and never let
My enemies love their kids. So you cats don't know. Stepping. If my enemies love their kids. Don't make me murder you, nigga. If my enemies love their kids.
They never thought they'd see that.
Yeah. In case you didn't know, my flows grow for show. I'm making sure you niggas don't try me no more. Weak shit, you talking, I'm surprised that shit selling. Do for self niggas full of felons, who the fuck you tellin'? Bragging about money, where that shit be at? After videos, all that shit, we never see that. Bitches with big asses, blunts and big cars. Shot calling niggas, pissy drunk in them titty bars. Ren assassinating all of these whack ass rapping niggas that say they selling keys and pimping hoes and smoking 1 million blunts a day. Shooting 100 niggas and saying they walked away without a scratch, some Rambo shit, side of hand. Living with your mama talking about 100 grand. Nigga, please, who the fuck you think you talking to? Real niggas coming after you. We out.
Fake ass ballers, who we talking to? We coming lying on records about what you do. We come shit y'all doing is played out and through. We come with that shit, we coming after you. Fake ass ballers, who we talking to? We come lying on records about what you do.
Don't make me murder you, nigga. If my enemies love their kids. So you cats don't know.
Some motherfuckers gotta die. I'm an evil motherfucker ready to tear shit up. I'ma put these things on you and never let
My enemies love their kids. So you cats don't know. Stepping. If my enemies love their kids. Don't make me murder you, nigga. If my enemies love their kids.
Half these rap niggas wiping their tears. The other half wondering how the fuck Kane got here. I took some demo. Frisco came back with a demo. Drove to Dre studio, came back in a limo. It was that simple. The crystal bottles and the bitches came later, and so did the haters. As the doc turns the knob on the fader, and I turn the TV cause I'm tired of watching the Raiders. Fast forward, and Shaq getting traded. Then fast forward again, and Shaq getting traded. And fuck all the time that was wasted beefing with these whack niggas had me lost in the matrix. If I wanted the throne, I would just take it. Put this 38 to your dome, bitch, and just take it. I'm the music, and it's time to face it. You niggas so fucking pussy, just take it.
Don't make me murder you, nigga. If my enemies love their kids. So you cats don't know.
Some motherfuckers gotta die. I'm an evil motherfucker ready to tear shit up. I'ma put these things on you and never let them.
Alright guys, so that's the end of this video. I hope you guys do enjoy it. It was a lot of work to get it to the point where it is now. Yeah, the seats came out beautiful. The color is exactly what I wanted. So right now, the way you guys are seeing it, it looks really bright. The seats look brighter than they should, and that's because we still have the tan in the interior. So it's gonna, since it's the darkest color in the car, it's gonna look lighter. But I am in the process of turning all that tan into black. And sneak peek, we are already doing that. Most of it's gonna be suede, the rest will be painted, and if not, just like the back of the seat, it will be replaced with OEM pieces. One of the back pieces, if you see in that clip, did have damage, so I was lucky enough to get a refund, and I just used it. There was those two little damages that the clip kind of like pushed out or pulled in, and then if you can see on the top of it on the passenger side, the way they took it off, they kind of bent it so it doesn't, you know, mesh up nicely to the seat. But that's easy to fix with a little bit of heat and some tape. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Let you guys go. Be ready for the next one where I turn some of the interior pieces into suede.
So you cats don't know. Stepping. If my enemies love their kids. Don't make me murder you, nigga.